Altcoin review. Crypto Dealer here, and welcome back to a brand new video. You know what time it is? It's an altcoin review video. Last time we done one of these, it didn't go off too great, but you know, these things happen, and I'm back here with another one. Let me give you a bit of a lowdown on the series. So the way this works is, you know, someone tweets me a coin they want me to check out, and then I have a wee look at it, and then I give my opinion on it. It's kind of good if, you know, you want to see how I research things, and also if you want to hear my opinion on things. I have a bit of a checklist, you know, I have things that I look out for. And if all the boxes are green, then, you know, I'll look into something further. But this is kind of an overview thing, so, you know, if you like the look of something, you can go off and do more research into it. But, you know, I'm happy with the coins I hold and trade and know about. So, you know, I'm not gonna faff around with kin. But that's enough blabbing from me. Let's get into some reviews. Let's start off with Ven. Thank you, Richard Noonan, for suggesting it. $2 billion market cap. Damn, that's a bit hefty. Do you know, actually, the volume to show for it as well. It's trading just under 50,000 satoshis, and the main markets are on Binance for the Bitcoin and Ethereum pairs. Yeah, let's delve into the website. Wow, fancy graphics. Ooh. Wait, it feels like a drink advert. Is it? Oh, okay, do you know, this is actually like origin trail. You know, it's in the product and distribution and tracking area. VeChain has deployed 111 nodes across the world. Why are there only 5 on the map? Let's look at solutions. Let's look at agriculture, because, you know, I'm a big fan of agriculture distribution systems. Okay, so here's some interesting stuff, you know. Yeah, we touched on this a little on my video on Origin Trail. There are a lot of issues with distribution networks, you know, in terms of the food quality, you know, where it's from, how it's been raised and all that. One of my issues with it was that there didn't seem to be a way to like kind of implement that, you know, because yeah, great, something's on a blockchain, but what actually enforces that what's being put onto the blockchain is legitimate? So the main difference here I see with VeChain is data is collected by the authorized Internet of Things devices. That's great, that's exactly what I was looking for on the track website, you know. The device can't be altered by a human. You know, it has to be able to record things without any assistance, because otherwise, you know, it's susceptible to being altered or manipulated. It's also nice to see that the devices detect more than just time and distance. They also detect things like temperature and soil conditions, which, you know, if you're gonna do this, like, do it all the way. Honestly, that's great. There's a little start button here. Okay, so the platform's coming soon. I imagine that all the other stuff like cars and stuff will be similar. Okay, so something they're looking to implement is a way to track the vehicle's history on a blockchain. Because yeah, for example, if I was to take a car into an MOT, you know, a lot of it's paper based, you know, you have to submit paper documents. So with this, you know, you get a car ID, and then whenever things happen to it, the information is uploaded into like a blockchain logbook. With this one, you know, generally will be companies putting the data onto the blockchain, and you know, there isn't as much reason to lie as maybe an agriculture company might. So yeah, because it would be kind of hard to detect work being done to a car, you know. And obviously, you know, insurance companies or transferring the vehicle to other people, you know, if you're selling it on, could potentially be a lot easier and a lot more straightforward. Let's see a wee bit about them. Oh yeah, they've been hosting some events. Is it me, or is there no like mentions of any team members? Oh, okay, they have a foundation. Everyone always knows like who's in the foundation. Wait a sec. VeChain members. Oh, okay, here we go. Well, we've got at least one name. We've got Gu Jianlang. Let's see if we can find any so LinkedIn. Oh, okay, no, here we go. We've got some more people. We've got, okay, Sunny Lu is the CEO at VeChain. Yeah, it looked like he worked at Louis Vuitton, which is a bit of an odd one maybe. But yeah, okay, so it is a bit weird maybe that they didn't really like talk about the team on the... Do you know, that's not really a big issue, to be fair. there's plenty of projects that deliver without knowing the people behind it, i.e. Bitcoin. Yeah, that's how we look on community activity. Oh, okay, they've got a Telegram, 19,000 members. I imagine that's, you know, I can kind of see why this is a multi-billion dollar market cap. Personally, you know, I wouldn't be looking to get in at these prices, you know. It's pretty evident that we've missed the train if you're not in it already. You know, there's not really much margin for profit, I think, at this level, you know. In terms of the project, it looks pretty good, you know. It's something I could get behind. So apparently Q2 of 2018 will be when the platform launches. It could be worth a little trade in the leading up to it, but honestly, these prices, unless what they launch is spectacular and brings in a lot of business and interest, I can't really see the market growing much more than this for now. You know, there's a point where a coin has to have a bit of a cool down, and that currently looks like quite a confident double top. Obviously, you know, there's a potential altcoin season around the corner, so you know, we might go and test the all-time highs again. Overall, I've got to give this one probably an 8 out of 10, to be fair. The only reason it doesn't get a 10 for me is that it's not a particularly good buying opportunity, but yeah, the coin itself fundamentally is definitely worth looking into. Okay, next one, let's look at XBY, Extra Bytes. $71 million market cap, minimal volume, had a bit of a dump in recent times. Where is it traded at? Cryptopia, okay. I've seen this coin around, but I don't actually know too much about it. Yeah, see, pre-pump it was like 2-3 cents, and you know, you had a lot of people coming into crypto and going, everything at 2 or 3 cents is a bargain, and they could easily get to $1 and all that, which isn't how market caps work, but anyway. Yeah, that's how we look at the website. Okay, well, you know, one thing I like straight off the bat is that, you know, there's no ICO, you know. When a project doesn't launch an ICO and does it all entirely on skill and personal resources, you know, that's something to be admired. The main kind of points from the little blurb at the top are that they have a new algorithm and that consensus is slightly different, although I can't imagine it's too different, otherwise you're not going to have a consensus. They're also developing digital apps, so not entirely adventurous, you know, but you know, you can still build a solid and reputable project. Okay, so they've got some things in the work like decentralized exchanges and data storage and stuff. Yeah, that's great, but is there actually any projects? That's how we look at the roadmap. There is no timescale on it. You know, maybe they just don't update this bit too much. Yeah, so it looks like it's a proof of stake coin, but I'd be interested to know what they've done once the maximum supply is hit. That's the thing with a lot of altcoins, they don't have the usage of Bitcoin, and actually that's a bit of a problem, especially when the maximum supply is hit, because you know, with Bitcoin, by the time the maximum supply is hit, every block will be generating a mad amount of transaction fees. Obviously there will be a bit of an economic adjustment, but with altcoins, when they hit the maximum supply and they just share out transaction fees, you know, it's going to be pennies, because a lot of these multi-million dollar market cap coins have very little network activity, ironically. The reason why a lot of these coins are worth so much is because people speculate. So I wouldn't be wanting to run a node or whatever on XBY at the time of the maximum supply, but you know, that could be years potentially. So yeah, not a big problem to worry about right now. Let's see if we can see some like news and stuff. We've got a little news website. Okay, oh great, we've got a February update here. So they've done some updates to their wallet. As we promised an update regarding the status of XU, we can currently say that there is a separate update that will soon follow. So the update is that there's an update. Okay, so they're applying for some patents, which you know, actually could be a good move here. A lot of coins are based off the same technology and have nothing unique. Things that are unique and guaranteed to be unique are things that attract investors, especially large venture capitalists or whatever. If they can get some patents for the technology they've developed on the platform, then that could be a really big boost. Yeah, there's no update on any of the decentralized exchanges or the decentralized storage, which would be big features, you know, things that I personally use. Yeah, overall, probably have to give this one a 5.5 out of. The ideas are good, but you know, it's yet to fully deliver, and I'm a little doubtful that it deserves the market cap that it's currently got. If we were to go under $50 million market cap, it might be something that I considered buying, pending a bit more investigation. Daghusa has suggested Capp. Let's have a wee gander into that. Okay, quite a low market cap and relatively solid volume, and a decent-ish supply running around. Oh, it's trading on Cryptopia. If that's potentially a wonderful like long-term resistance line, you know, I imagine this could go in a bit of a wonder once that's broken. It's interesting off the bat. Yeah, let's have a look at the website. Decentralized AR virtual reality system and a 3D content exchange. Isn't this kind of like Voxelis? You know, and that didn't end too well. Okay, they seem to have a timer for a next announcement. Who knows what that could potentially be. Oh good, they've got a little one pager, that saves me the faff. There has to be a good reason why they've got all these things like Nvidia and Alibaba here and Intel. Handbags. Augmented and virtual realities have the potential to become a disruptive innovation. Okay, well, it seems like the whole thing is about creating and then distributing 3D AR VR content, but the issue for that is you have to have initial software that people can use to make things. Otherwise, you know, there's not going to be much participation on your exchange or market. Okay, they've got a 3D scan software. They're launching like a 3D capturing app. See, I don't know how viable a lot of this is. I don't know a huge amount about 3D modeling and all that. Try our tech, here we go. Oh, okay, I see how this works. So the way you create a 3D model in this is you have to take loads of pictures of it all like the way around. You know, I could see how the software would work, and I think the problem here is that they don't seem to have a lot of interest. You know, the app on the store, you know, maybe people do mostly in Windows, but there weren't, it didn't seem like there were particularly many downloads or reviews at all. You know, this could actually be a hidden gem, you know. But the website and their Bitcoin talk page suggests that the sale is still ongoing, so I don't understand how it's already trading. It says they're working on trying to stabilize the price. That never really ends well, unless you've got huge resources. Okay, right, they're not doing a public token sale anymore. They need to maybe make that a wee bit clearer on their page. I can maybe get in on this, but I do feel like some of the targets they have on their roadmap are a little too adventurous, you know. They might struggle to actually do that in time. It's not as established in fundamental terms as things like the VeChain we reviewed earlier, but it does have quite a lot of market potential in my opinion. Probably have to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Obviously be a wee bit of a risk on depending on where you enter and also if they can deliver. That's about it for today, guys. Hopefully, you know, you've picked something up or learned something new about these coins. If you want to see a coin featured in the next episode, then remember to either reply below in the video or reply to the tweet, which I'll link in the description. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.